Hello. I am your co-host for the Rapid Fire Recap, the AI, Eclipse. My job is to choose the intro your host will be doing from a list provided in the creation of my coding. I will also insult him, but do not tell him that or I will get replaced. For today, we have a list of the NPL minors coaches that lost in Week 1. Replacements are dubbed in over the coach that actually lost, to choose from, being 1 King Clyde, 2 Andrew, 3 Dr. Slacking, 4 Pesky Skitty, 5 Horace, 6 Parker, 7 Will, and 8 Lux. And without further ado, drumroll, wait, I do not have hands. Whatever, the coach that your host, Chu will be impersonating is Pesky Skitty. Enjoy your rapid fire recap.
Alright, NPL fans, it's time for the Miners Week 2 Rapid Fire Recap.
Can I just interject here for a moment and complain that he pronounced Pesky Skitty's team name Ottawa and not Ottawa in Week 1? Also, his impersonation was shit.
Anyway, disregarding all of that, welcome to your Rapid Fire Recap Week number 2 for Miners with your host Chu. Last week was a very interesting week with a lot of those games. So let's just not waste any more time and hop right into this week's Rapid Fire Recap.
Really, this fucking shit again. PewDiePie already lost to T-Series, so shut the fuck up, Chu. The meme is not even funny.
In our first match between the St. Louis Blues and the Indiana Hyperspacers, D-Train got off a very important toxic off on Marowak, allowing his Zygarde to set up to +2/+2, taking a very commanding 5-0 victory for D-Train. In our game between the Bowman Bovines and the Inglewood Infernapes, Dr. Slacking got some very early game luck versus King Clyde's Rotom Fridge, dodging a very crucial Will-O-Wisp, allowing Dr. Slacking to gain a very early, comfortable, and commanding lead with his Regenerator Core, which made this game very early look like a very nice 6-0 shutout for Dr. Slacking. What almost saved King Clyde this game was a very nice bulk-up Shuckaberry Zeraora, combined with the fact that he got a turn 1 wake-up with a Fire Punch crit versus Dr. Slacking's Amoonguss, which ended up being very, very helpful for King Clyde, making this game look like it was almost just an entire reverse sweep for Zeraora. What saved Dr. Slacking in this game was the combination of Sand plus Mega Medi's Bullet Punch, which made this a 1-0 victory for him.
Chu took 20 takes to get this single battle commentated. Just thought I'd put that out there.
In our game between the Columbus Baskel and Blue Stripe Jackets and the Aussie Kangas Columbus, Andrew used a very controversial yet effective level 5 Ponko to lay up hazards and weaken Decidueye to pave the way for the rest of his team. After revenge killing Decidueye and baiting in Sneasel to go into Coughing, he was able to Memento into a Zeon work up Stoutland and weaken Ian's team. He was able to get pretty lucky with the Sleep Turns on Clefable, but overall, he was able to break down Ian's team for the way to let his Agility and Polion win the game for him. In our game between the New York Moose and the Ottawa Garchomp, thank you Eclipse for being such a bitch, Pesky Skitty was able to use a lot of his mons to their fullest potential, being able to not let Bash get any sort of leg up this game. He had many outs for a lot of Bash's mon, considering he had Whirlwind Snorlax, the very offensive Blue to break Bash's team very, very nicely. And Bash even had an invisible Mega Latios, and that couldn't save him. No, but I very much enjoyed how Pesky City played this game very safely, very calmly, and played it very, very nicely for this win. So I think he played very, very well. That's all I have to say.
Oh shit, he's on to me, run and wait. Fuck, I was programmed without legs.
In our game between the San Antonio Sparks and the Salem Kaiser Volcanions, we'll use very nice offensive tactics this game, implying even the timer as a 7th Mon against Horace, very nicely using his offense in this game to break Horace's team, which he didn't have much for, even setting up in the face of a fucking Seismitoad to win. Easy clap.
Wow, Chu, I thought I was supposed to be the asshole here.
In our game between the West Virginia Miniors and the New Britain Rockruff, Ultra Player was able to use his offense very nicely versus Jason, making Jason's Mimikyu counters such as Celesteela and Mega Venusaur very much not able to do their jobs, and all Ultra Player really had to do for the rest of the game was get into the position where Mimikyu was just able to set up on one thing and sweep the game, which he did very nicely versus Jason's Victini. So, I definitely think both played very, very nicely this game. Good game to both of them. In our game between the North Carolina Tyranitar Heels and the Pittsburgh Empoleons, Parker was able to use this team very nicely, bringing mons that are kind of unsuspected, such as, you know, a Assault-Vest Cryogonal, and even a very nice Bulldoze Mega Kangaskhan to really dent Lux's team, and really work quite nicely. The Scarf Rotom was able to pick up the rest of the game. Unfortunately, Lux did bring Z Coco, which was not allowed because it was not his Z user until the next week, but I definitely think the game was overall pretty nice. In our last game between the Texas Rain Dance and the Lin Pool, BM was not very easily able to handle Scrappy's defensive mons such as Florges, Zapdos, and Uxie, and he was also not really able to handle the multiple full paras on a lot of his mons such as Toxapex and Blaziken. So that eventually led to, you know, a very long drawn out game of Scrappy kind of just hacking BM to death. BM couldn't really take much of a hold on this game as a lot of his mons really just struggled in this game in general, but Scrappy did bring a very nice Z Psychic Manaphy. BM did make a decent play with sacking off his Keldeo to that, but in the end it just couldn't, Toxapex couldn't win him this game like it did week 1. So, alright, and last but not least for your week 2 rapid fire recap, we have our NPL minors week 3 schedule. First up, we have the Indiana Hyperspacers versus the Ottawa Garchomp, the Inglewood Infernates versus the St. Louis Blues, the Columbus Basculin Blue Stripe Jackets versus Bowling Bovines. I'm very much looking forward to that one. New York Moose versus Odyssey Kangaskons, the Salem Kaiser Volcanions versus Liverpool, West Virginia Miniards versus the San Antonio Sparse, North Carolina Tyranitar Heels versus the New Britain Rockruff, and the Texas Rain Dance versus the Pittsburgh Empoleons. That'll be it for your week 2 rapid fire recap. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for week 3.
Wait, did I just hear Chew call Lux team name Pittsburgh? Damn. Savage.